Alright, welcome back to my channel, you guys. My name is Marlena if you are new here, and every week I do videos on beauty and I do a lot of makeup education as well, but today's video is part of my series Current Obsessions. I do a video every month where I round up my favorite things, but this video is a little bit of a twist because I'm going to show you some hidden gems in the beauty space that some people do not know about, but you should, because the products I'm about to show you are amazing. So let's jump right in with the first product. So the first item I have is a skincare item that is amazing. Now the brand is well known, but the product I feel like is a hidden gem, but it's by the brand Clarins. Now Clarins is obviously a major brand. They've been around since the 1950s. They're the #1 prestige brand in Europe, and they're known for being an authority in skincare. Like every product I've tried from them over the years has been incredible, and this one definitely isn't an exception either. It's their double serum. I fell in love with this one because my skin was really dry, and now that I'm getting a little bit older, I'm looking for specific anti-aging products, and I love this one because it has a lot of plant extracts in it. I think there's 21 of them in there. I'll go over the ingredients in a second. And I love that they're based out of France too, because you guys know me that I love France. It is my home away from home. My heart will always belong in France, especially Paris, and knowing this is based out of there, I'm like but they've been around for so long. They've built such a great reputation of having amazing products. They always choose natural ingredients over chemical ones. So if they have an option between a chemical or natural version that both are effective, they're always going to go with a more natural version just to keep their ingredients as clean as they possibly can, but still being effective. This double serum, what I really like about it, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, so it has a double chamber in there. So one part of the chamber has the oil-based products, the other has the water-based products. So when you go to use it, let me show you the texture of it. Can you all see how there was a little bit of a separation between the two? Once you pump it out, that's when it starts mixing together to give you that double benefits of both ingredient types. So that's why they call it the double serum. It's not heavy or thick at all. It absorbs into my skin really well, which I love. It hydrates my skin. It makes it smoother. It just feels so luxurious on the skin. I don't know if you all can see there. Plus it gives me this amazing glow. So when I go to put my makeup on after I do my skincare routine, it just looks very fresh, very dewy and natural. I love the texture of this. It has a very slight smell to it, which smells amazing, but it's not overpowering. It's not heavily fragrance at all. And I'm just telling you, the texture is my favorite part. Like, it feels so luxurious. The size of this is 50 milliliters, and I've used it many times. You guys can see it's only down to here right now. The price of it is $127, so it is an investment, but for me it's completely worth it because this lasts me a really long time, and it's such a high quality product. Like, if I'm gonna spend my money anywhere in my skin routine, it's always gonna be on my serums and my moisturizers because they're sitting on my skin all day long. So I have the box. I looked at some of the ingredients. I love the ingredient deck. It has lots of plant extracts in it. Like some of them here, there's banana extract, organic oat, which helps with fighting fine lines. It has avocado, mango, kiwi, which is supposed to help soften and nourish the skin. Oh, and it has turmeric in it, which I love using turmeric. Part of my husband's culture, he uses that on a regular, just in a raw form. So I love seeing skincare have that because it has really strong antioxidant properties. It's just amazing for the skin. So that's probably my favorite ingredient in here. Let me show you the moisturizer too, and then I'm gonna take you to the bathroom and show you how I apply it. But the next product I have is their Extra Firming Energy, and this is my current moisturizer that I've been using, and I am in love with it because it's so rich, it's so hydrating. You guys can see how much I've been using. A little bit goes a long way, but the texture of this, it just feels very rich and luxurious. It gives me the hydration I need because my skin's really dry, but it never makes it feel greasy. It's just smooth and rich and hydrating, and my skin is like, ah. It's like I took a big drink of water, but I didn't, because you guys know I suck a drink of water. But it just gives me the hydrating that I need, and it's just so smoothing. It feels luxurious. The price of this one is $88, and it comes in a container like this. It has 1.7 ounce, and I'll show you how much I've used. This has been probably about a month's worth of use, and look how much I still have left because I just use a little bit. It goes a really long way. So I do think that the price is worth that because it's a very luxurious type cream. It just completely transformed my skin. I really love that. So let me take you to the bathroom and show you how I use it. Welcome to my bathroom. So my face is really clean right now. I just washed it, dried it, and that's it. So what I use first is the double serum, and I just put a couple pumps in my hand. Now some people skip serums and they just put moisturizer on. I always use serums because they're super concentrated, usually in active ingredients. They penetrate the skin, and I find that when I use a serum, especially under my moisturizer, it just makes my skin a lot smoother and it helps my moisturizer perform a little bit better. So I've always used serums. So what I'm gonna do is just warm it up in my hands like this. It smells so good, you all. Has very little fragrance, but it's just enough where it feels like I'm giving myself a spa treatment. So now that it's warmed up, I just take it on the center of my face and work it out, and I just press it in like this. And then I come down the neck a little bit because you don't want to forget the neck. And then I start to put some pressure in here. It's like I give myself a little bit of massage, and this just helps drain the puffiness from my face. It just really presses that serum into the skin a little bit more, and it feels like you're giving yourself a full facial. So there's that. Then the moisturizer, I kind of do the same thing. So I have it here and I just take a little bit. This is such a rich, luxurious cream. I don't need a lot, so I just take that much there. And then the same thing, I just kind of warm it up in my hands. And then I start here at the center of my face and I just press it in like this. Same thing, come down my neck, and then I go through again and I just start pressing it a few times like this, just to kind of depuff my skin and make sure that I'm really getting this to soak in my skin. So look at my skin, you all. Do you see how super hydrated it is? It's super soft, it's glowy. It gives me such a great base. So when I go to put on my foundation, it's well hydrated. It just helps my foundation go on a lot more smoothly. Okay, next hidden gem I have is the Davines Oi Oil. Try saying that a few times in a row, Oi Oil. It comes in a bottle like this. Is a smaller bottle. This one is 50 milliliters and it's $23. I looked up on Amazon because that's where I get it. You can get a larger bottle. It's like 135 milliliters for $45. So it does feel like it's a little bit pricey, but I swear you all, a little bit goes a long way. I'm calling this a hidden gem because I don't see a lot of people talking about the Davines brand outside of just the hair world. So the company is based out of Italy. They've been around since the 1990s and they focus on high quality hair care, and everything I've tried from this line has been amazing. But my favorite product is definitely the hair oil because I wear extensions and the end of the extensions can get really dry. What I do is I take one drop like that and I run it through my hands like this, and then I just run it through the ends of my hair very gently, because I don't want too much product. The reason I like this oil is because even though I wear extensions, my natural hair is very fine, and a lot of oils I use make my hair really greasy and stringy and just flat. This doesn't do that. It absorbs really well and it doesn't look stringy or greasy at all. It just gives me a nice shine to it. Like, look at the ends. They're so much better. The texture of this is almost like an oil mixed with a silicone, so it is a little bit thicker, but it definitely absorbs really well and it's easy to use. It does have a slight smell to it, but it's not really strong at all. It's just a really amazing product that I use. Seriously, every time I wash my hair, I use this product. It's definitely my holy grail, hidden gem I use all the time. The next product I have is another hair one, and I'm kind of embarrassed to show this because it is a very generic looking bottle, but I'm telling you guys, it works and it's cheap. It is the Sally's Generic Volumizing Root Lifter. I first found out about this from my hairdresser Shelly in LA. She used it on me on a shoot and my hair had so much volume. It was so thick looking. I was like, what did you use? She was like, oh, this is the best I've used, but people look at it and be like, oh, it's generic. It must not be that good. It is good. And this big old bottle, you all, it has 8.5 ounces. I use this every time I wash my hair and it's literally just down to here and it's $9.89. It's less than 10 bucks, you guys. So I'll show you a demo in a second too. I filmed it for you. I use it after I get out of the shower. I spray it on the roots and then I blow dry it. You know how some root boosters you use, your hair gets kind of crunchy and sticky? This one isn't like that. It's amazing. It doesn't have much of a smell to it. It's just a great staple product. So let me show you how I use that one. So what I do is I pull my hair. It's still kind of wet. Don't put this in dry because it will tend to get a little bit crusty. You want to do it wet for sure. And I just literally pull up my hair and I just spray it all along just the top of my crown, just the scalp, like that. And then after I brush it through, I just blow dry it. When I blow dry it up with a round brush, and it gives me so much volume, makes it smooth, and just gives me that lift that I need. Now the next product I have is a makeup one. It's an eyeshadow palette by the brand Colored Raine. I know some of you have heard of the brand, but I feel like it's a hidden gem because it's not talked about enough, even though it's insane quality. And the owner, Lorraine, you guys, she is such a sweetheart. She's genuine, she's giving, she's the real deal. Like, out of all the people I've met behind the scenes of the beauty industry, she has been the one that has been the most helpful and genuine. So her brand Colored Raine, she has this palette, it's called Juicy Boost, but it's super cute. It has several eyeshadows in here, and this is $52. She has 9 shadows in the front. These 3 are metallic. Let me swatch them for you all so you can see. Aren't those gorgeous? Like, look how pigmented and shiny those are. They're so gorgeous. So I love those. Then her mattes are my favorite part. So let me show you. I really like the pinks here. They're just super smooth. They're really pigmented. They're buttery. They're made in the US. And Lorraine has the same philosophy as me, where she goes for quality. She wants everything to be ethically made, ethically sourced, cruelty-free, and all of that. So I love what she stands for. It's for $52. There's 18 full size, well over a gram. Like, each eyeshadow pan has 1.28 grams. So that is a full-size shadow. These are gonna last you a really long time. My favorite color that I actually like is Berry B. I'll show you how I use that one in a second. But look how gorgeous those colors are. They're super soft. They're so pigmented. They're easy to blend. Let me show you what I do on the days I want a pop of color. So I take a small smudger brush like this, and my favorite color personally is Berry B because I love just a pop of berry. So if I'm wearing a neutral eye like this and I just want a pop of color that's still wearable, I'll just smudge it under the lower lash line, just like this. Jeez, do you guys hear lady snoring? Would not be a video with Marlena if you didn't hear my dog snoring. Like, look how pretty that color is. And that's it, super easy. So I just do a pop of color under my lower lash line. I love the quality. I love everything that Lorraine stands for. If you buy from her brand, you're supporting a Black-owned brand and a woman-owned brand, both of which are amazing to support. And like I said, she's just a kind, amazing person who deserves all the love and support she can get. So definitely check out her brand in general. All of her products are good, but this one definitely is my favorite. Okay, then the next product I have is an amazing mascara. It's by some girl, Marlena. I don't know about her. I'll try to research it a bit. But this is the Makeup Geek Extension Effect Mascara. This is my go-to mascara, and it has been even since it launched because it gives me the fullest lashes. I'm wearing it today. I have no falsies on at all. And my lashes have gotten thin over the years as I've gotten older, but this makes it look so much thicker. The reason I like this one is because it's made at a Premier Lab in Italy that is known for doing the best mascaras in the world. Like, it's so well known. It's a great reputable place to make mascaras. But I like the wand here too because it's large enough to where it can really get in at the base and thicken and lengthen the lash ends, but it doesn't get goopy, it doesn't get sticky at all. And for me, the formula lasts a long time, even if I get them wet. It's meant to be water resistant, not waterproof, meaning that if you get them wet, it's gonna stay put really, really well, but it's not gonna irritate the eyes once you start to wash it off. So it's just an amazing formula. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's just a great everyday mascara. And for $12.89, that's a drugstore price for a luxury formula. So I love that too. So definitely check that out if you can. And then the next hidden gem product that I have is a brand that I hear a lot about when I go to Europe, but in the US, I don't hear about them as much. I'm like, I don't know why, because it's such an amazing brand, but it's the brand Erborian. So Erborian is a French brand, but it's the combination of Korean culture and French culture. It was started by 2 women, a Korean chemist and a French beauty guru. Everything I've tried from them has been amazing, but one of my favorite products by them is their CC Creme, and I'll show you why it's such a cool, innovative product. So you know the trend right now is just very light, natural, fresh makeup. This product you can use on the go. It's amazing. So let me show you this magic. So what you do when you put it on your hand, do you see how it looks white? Watch this magic. Watch this. As you start to blend it into your skin, do you see how it's changing colors? What is that? It's insane. It starts to change colors and it blends into your skin. Isn't that incredible? So that color there is called Door. I think I'm saying that right. But I love this so much because it's not too heavy or thick. It's just a great everyday product and it's buildable. So it has light to medium coverage, as you can see here. Do you see the coverage? I love that it's lightweight, it's breathable. Just a little bit goes a long way. So even though this is a a smaller bottle, it lasts me a really, really long time. Sometimes what I'll do too is I'll use it just as a concealer, like under the eyes. I'll just dab some under there. And it's just a great everyday, very natural product. So the price of this bottle is $24 if you get the half ounce. If you get a 1.5 ounce, which is 3 times as much, it's $44. I just get it from Erborian site. I'll link to it below so you guys could check that out too. They have a ton of other cosmetic products that are equally amazing, but this one for sure is definitely their bestseller, one of my favorites. So this next product is another makeup one that I do not hear anyone talking about, and it is truly the best brow pencil I've ever used in my life. I've talked about it in the past in a few videos, but it is by the brand Senna Cosmetics, and it's their Sketch a Brow. It's what I'm using on my brows right now. You all, this formula is freaking incredible. It's not too creamy where it slides, it stays put, it gives you a really crisp line. Do you see how crisp of a line I'm getting here? It gives you a really natural finish. It's not too thick or heavy, so if you want just some simple, easy strokes in there, you can use it like that. I just do light strokes like that in the brows, but the reason I feel like hers stand out is her color range is perfect. So with brow pencils, you're actually supposed to have a slight khaki undertone to it, just a little bit of green to make it look like natural hair. A lot of brands out there will come out with really warm colored brows. Her colors are spot on. And the owner of this brand, her name is Eugenia Weston. She started her brand. She's actually the OG brow queen. She came out before anyone else did. Before ABH, before Benefit, all those brands, she was the first one to come out with amazing brow products. So she's really well known in the pro world, but as far as the actual beauty space of the consumer industry, I feel like not a lot of people know about her brows, and they're freaking amazing. I usually get mine on Amazon, but you can go to her site, Senna Cosmetics. They have 6 or 7 colors and they're $18 a piece, and they last me a really long time. I use mine daily and it lasts me at least 6 months or so. So it's just an amazing brow product that I absolutely love. So I hope that was fun for you all, getting to check out some hidden gems and some amazing products that I absolutely love. I truly do use these on a regular basis. I think they're great quality, so definitely check that out. I'll link to everything below. But thanks you guys so much for watching our current obsessions. I hope you all are staying happy and safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.